Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
A very shiny and adorable good afternoon from my side. How was your day so far?
That's are very good, sir. And today I am talking to you. That's why it's very good, we can say. So I think I will learn to you a lot of things here because I was too much excited to talk to you because I saw your video on YouTube. So firstly, I think I should know about me something.
Yes, sure. I would love to know about you. So please give me your introduction, and after you, I'm gonna give my introduction as well. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Because I think it is our first discussion and first introduction. That's why I think I should say something about me. So
Yes.
my name is Neha, and basically I belongs to Bihar. But since 2004, I live in Delhi, and my all qualifications has complete from Haryana. But and after that, I started my job. By profession, I was an accountant, and then I started my job in different companies and a post of accountant. Then I got married in 2023, and I shifted in Gurugram. Now I'm speaking from Gurgaon. And after my marriage, I started my job again. Then, but due to the lot of responsibilities, I can't be managed that both things, the household chores as well as company's responsibilities. So I resigned my job and I left my job, and now I am just a housewife, and I have a kid of 6 months, so I am managing household responsibilities. That's it. So it's my we can say quick introduction. Yes, sir.
Wow, that's really an amazing and captivating introduction you have given to me. And I'm being delighted in order to have this fruitful conversation with you because I know that you are a homemaker, you have a kid as well. And I can understand how difficult it is for a homemaker to practice with this language, to find time separately in order to upskill our communication skills. But anyhow, you are managing somewhere or somehow that itself is a very challenging task. And I must appreciate you for the steps which you have taken for yourself that you come to front foot and you decided to learn this language and you are being dedicated and determined towards the journey of being fluent in English. So hats off to you and thank you for giving an introduction. Well, let me quickly introduce myself as well.
Of course.
My name is Shiv, and I born and raised in Uttarakhand. By profession, I'm a government employee. As far as my academic credential concerned, I'm done with my master in English, then master in commerce, and this year I'm pursuing a master in economics. Moreover, I do teach English to beginners and intimate speakers through different online applications as an unofficial English trainer. And I run my own small YouTube channel by the name of English with Teacher Shiv, where I upload spoken English content at the same time some one-on-one conversational videos as we are having right now. So that's all from my side in brief.
Sir, where are you from? I think Jharkhand,
Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand. Okay. Are you talking with from Uttarakhand right now?
Yes, I'm calling you from Uttarakhand only.
Okay. And by profession, what you do? I think government employee in which sector? I mean.
I'm working in forest department as a clerk.
Wow, sir, it's amazing because being a government sector, you never give, you're doing a lot of things apart from that. Wow, great. So, sir, may I know about you? because why are you learning English? Because your department is some different, and English is different. I know it's a rule wise, it's a very mandatory nowadays, according to this scenario. But why you feel this needs to learn English?
Well, basically, there are three reasons behind learning this language. Number one, actually, being a government employee, I don't want to stuck at one place. I don't want to freeze. I
Yes,
want to explore myself. And I feel that language is something that works as a bridge between two people having different languages. For example, if I'll get a chance to go southern part of India, for suppose Tamil Nadu, so I don't know how to speak in Tamil, but
yes,
at least with the help of this language, English, I can talk with people from that state, right? The second reason behind is English being a worldwide language, word accepted language, or as a global language, has a very vital role in order to connect you with all over the world. Whenever you want to have a conversation with people outside of your country, probably English is the only language that you can use in order to communicate with them. Because I feel that I don't know how to speak in Japanese, Chinese, Portuguese, Arabic, French, Spanish, but with the help of this language, English, I could connect with them. Now, third and very important reason behind learning this language, actually, when I was working in my office, it's been around 4 years. There, one day I have listened to one of my colleagues. He was actually speaking English, and the way he was speaking in English, I was totally fascinated by his spoken part. From there only, this thought of learning English came to my mind. From there, I started my journey to learn this language. And I started using one application, but actually, I was not that lucky as other people are. And unfortunately, someone has criticized me so badly. Because of that criticism, I started learning this language on a serious note. It means I did a lot of practice. I burned myself like a midnight oil. And I was so consistent to awesome practice for the next 6 months. And luckily, I got fluency after 6 months. So when I'm saying fluency, it doesn't mean that I was that fluent. But again, I was in that position where I was able to make sense and I was able to have conversation with anyone in English. So these are some reasons behind to attract me towards this language and to engross me in order to learn this language.
sir, firstly, thank you so much. But I will heartily thanks to you because you provided a lot of platforms to learning and to connecting a lot of peoples like me who don't know how to speak, how to do practice at home like a housemaker. Being a housemaker, I thought ki who is creating this group and came in my idea in my mind. That person my mind. But one people told me about you. He he is a Shiv teacher. So I was thankfully hard to you because it's his thinking is very good and you seriously wants to helps to people to learning this language. So that's this is the reason behind this because you provides a lot of uh, you provide a platform by which a lot of housewives because to managing a household chores that can be connected every time every a day and with and apart from that you provided many ideas and motivation like last night I was connected on that group, WhatsApp group, English with Shiv teacher. So you are providing us such of contents. So I think so, such a guys, what kind of people lives in India, or you are from a government employee. Thank you so much. And seriously, I am saying by heart because I started my English journey before 2 years ago, but I don't know how can I connected to other people's. But right now I have a lot of platform by which I can connect to stranger people and I can communicate. But when I show a video, a different video on a YouTube, and I subscribe your channel already, because when I, yeah, because someone tell me ki you are a very good teacher, my brother-in-law follow you, and my some family member, two family member apart from me, likes your video and appreciate to you ki that how can you get an idea in my mind ki I have to create a YouTube channel and any platforms by which people can join and do practice. So I like this and thank you so much for this, sir. And sir, I know I want to know. I have a lot of questions for you.
Yeah, please feel free to ask.
Second, I want, sir, when since when you started this journey of learning English? Since when?
Well, it's been around 4 years I have been speaking English, and it's been around 2 years I have been assisting and guiding to many students in order to upskill their proficiency level and in order to modify and upgrade their spoken skills through different online applications and my WhatsApp group, and there are some other groups as well which I made for every single learner. Yeah.
So, sir, can you give me and whatever is listening to us some tips by which I can improve my English? Because sometimes I started my English journey in 2023. Up before that, I started it's at 2018. I joined a company. That company, everyone speak was spoke English. Some not proper English, but at that time eh, I knew didn't knew any single words in English. Sometimes, but just how are you? That kind of things I know, but I do not know how can we speak and convert, speak to each other. Then I felt that English is very important for do a job in any organization. Then I started, but after some times I joined institute, but I didn't get anything from there. I that was a wastage of money, and due to the English, I have I have to छोड़ना पड़ा that job. I left this job just because of lack of communication skills. Then I thought I have to learn in English, but after some times I went to a negative. What I am doing, I'm not getting any environment. How can I speak? Then I give up. Again, I started this journey in 2023 again, but due to the negativity and some what I am doing, there is no strong reason behind this. But I know very well it's a very important. English is a mandatory. Apart from that, I'm thinking like that ki, what I am doing, there is no use of this because I am a housewife now. So I give up again this. But I thought in 2025 I will be continue, and in when I think that in last 24 December 2024, in last December, I thought ki, I will learn English in 2025. At that time, when I came idea in my mind that I have to restart this journey again. I should start this journey again. So your someone added in your group, in WhatsApp group. Someone met me on Skype, and he added me. I think a person, I don't know a person. I forgot that who is added me, but one person added me in that group, and I started this journey again. So I want to know you some tips and some ideas by which you are learning, and what can I be consistency. I can maintain consistency because it's a long term process. English learning is not a short term process. So, how can we learn this language by motivation, by consistency, of long term? And what I have to improve? कौन कौन सी चीजें जो improve करनी है, and how can we do this? कैसे करेंगे? Some tips, because I follow your your tips in my life in this journey also. That's why, sir.
Well, thank you for asking this beautiful question because not only you, but also there are plenty of people who have been struggling with the same question. They want to improve their spoken English and they want to learn this language with ease by following some simple tricks. As far as my experience concerned about this question, I would say there are some basic steps of very common tips and tricks that one has to follow in a systematic manner in order to reach at par. What are these tips and tricks? First and foremost thing that I want to say that is your why. I want you to have a very clear vision about this language. I want you to just inculcate a very strong desire from your inside that I have to learn it anyhow at any cost. I have to learn it. You have to find the answer of your why. Why I want to learn this language. Because until or unless you don't have a very strong reason to learn this language, you won't be able to focus in this journey. Just because of this powerful reason, you will get motivation, inspiration. You're not going to waste your time in any useless stuff. Rather, you would be very attentive and focused towards your English journey. Second thing is that this is not the first time. In fact, plethora of times before in my other sessions, I have told this that stop comparison. Stop comparing yourself with anyone else. You are the best version of yourself. You should not compare yourself with anyone else. People usually think that I am not native speaker of English and I'm making a lot of mistakes. I'm stucking, I'm fumbling, and people have these kind of thoughts in their mind. And just because of these negative aspect, they are not able to improve the way they are expecting from their side. I just want you to remember one thing in your mind that we are not native speaker of English. We do have our regional language depending on our state and national language Hindi. Right. So we should not feel shame if I'm not able to speak English the way native speakers are speaking, or if I'm making mistakes while learning this language. That's the second thing. Now, third point is very important. This is called evaluation. You have to evaluate yourself. Just check your strength and your weaknesses when you are speaking English. If you are good at with your content creation, with your vocabulary, so you are good at already. Now, what are your weaknesses? You think that I'm not good at my grammar or my pronunciation, and you should work upon these two weak points. Then only you could see that expected improvement that you are looking for. Right? So this is okay. Let me continue now. Am I audible?
No, sir. Call on hold. I don't know why.
Yeah, but now I can see you. Am I audible to you now?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Or
sir. Yes.
visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, fourth point is I want you to enhance your vocab power because I feel the more you have words in your brain, the better you can express your ideas, your thoughts, your emotions, feelings that you can do in your first language. You sound more natural. You will not fumble. You will not think, okay, what is the English meaning for this Hindi word? This thought will not come to your mind. And you'll speak English like a natural English speaker, right? For this, learn at least one or two vocabulary every single day and try to incorporate these vocabulary in your day-to-day spoken part, right? Because if you'll not use it, you're going to lose it. There's no benefit at all to just learn things theoretically and not implementing practically on ground. A fifth one is practice. Practice, practice, and practice. There's no shortcut, no tablet, no magic. If there is something, that is your hard work, which simply means you have to maintain a consistency towards your practice, no matter what, how busy schedule you have, how tight schedule you have just because of your home chore or your professional work. It's only your responsibility to find time to practice English throughout the day, right? So just practice, no matter at least for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, depending on your feasible time that you can provide for your practice. Right? The next step is English speaking environment. You just need to inculcate or create an English speaking environment for yourself. Now, there are plenty of options we have by which we can create this English speaking environment. What are these options? Number one, start from yourself. This simply means talk to yourself as much as possible. For this, you can go for mirror practice, you can go for solo talk, you can narrate a story. If there's any picture uh, around you, just try to describe it. If you have a pen, notebook, table, chair, whatever comes in your mind, just start describing it. All you have to do is you have to just train your mouth muscles to speak, right? Second thing, then you can talk to your family members, like inside the room, then outside the room. Talk to your family members with your kids, with your husband. And outside the home, you can probably talk with your neighbors who know very well how to speak in English, or with your office colleagues. Then if after that, you can just explore yourself and you can install some online applications like Ace Fluency, then English Vata, Joestock, and there are so many others. If you don't want to pay money, so there are some free AI applications that you can use. For example, ChatGPT, CV application, right? Anyhow, you have to create an environment of English for yourself. That you have to just transform your mindset from your native language to English language. That's what you have to do. You have to just start thinking English, right? The next point is I have seen people are literally afraid of making mistakes. This is the only reason I have found people are not getting that expected consequence and expected result from their practice. They feel that English is new for us and I'm new for English. If I would speak, I would make some mistake and people are going to laugh at me and they are going to judge me. I just want to let you know, everyone, that we are humans and we are more than welcome to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. There is no one who consider himself that I'm the one who is perfect and I'm done with everything. No, there's no such person in this world. Before a teacher was a student. Before a proficient speaker, a speaker was a learner. He started first, he learned first. You are starting right now, you will also learn, but you have to give time to yourself. Right? Now, uh, next one is a lot of words: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Listening English content like podcasts, TED Talks will improve your listening skills, but make sure it should be active listening, right? Reading will improve your pronunciation if you read out loud. Reading would improve your vocabulary. And then writing will improve your accuracy in terms of grammar. When you write, you could find your grammar mistake. You'd use your grammar knowledge. And speaking itself is very important to learn spoken English because the more you train your mouth muscles, the better you sound. So believe me or not, but I feel if you are determined, if you are serious about learning this language, there is no such power who is going to stop you to being fluent in this language. And that's all I have followed. And here I am.
Okay. I think so, sir. First, we use told like first of all you have a strong reason for this, right?
Oh,
And can we repeat it that all points, because after that I later I will remind that kind of things and that kind of points I have to follow in my regular way. So I think you told about that. First of all, we have to strong region. Second vision, don't compare to anybody and yourself to anybody. And third one is practice, practice, practice. Maybe I think you told. Yeah, what was third points? What was
Evaluation, and then fourth
event?
point, practice consistently. Fifth
Yes.
point is try to create an English speaking environment for yourself. Sixth one is love your mistakes and learn from it. Seventh one is LRWS, which you have to follow in a systematic manner. And the last one is your dedication and avoid procrastination in order to learn this language. That's all I have shared.
Okay. So sometimes we feel like a structure problem, making a problem facing in a structure. Things like when we are speaking, like I am speaking to you, but now not a fumbling problem. We can say it's a lack of knowledge. I can say if I say I know how to speak, but when you are trying to make a structure, then I got a fumble. Like what we have to use, would we, such kind of things, many things, but it happens a lot of problems. So how can we manage this? We need a grammars to do a study and other thing.
Well, I would say all these problems are related to grammar itself. You are right. You have to start from basic grammar. For example, tenses. Then you can step up. Then you can go for articles. Then again, one step ahead. Then you can go for prepositions. And then one step ahead, modals. In initial stage for a beginner or intermediate speakers, if you would cover these four topics in grammar, he could probably avoid major mistakes in grammar when he speaks English. And then once he feels that now I'm confident enough, I can speak without any hesitation and shyness, in a confident way. Then afterwards, he could go for some advanced grammar rules. For example, active voice and passive voice, complex and compound sentence formation, then conditional sentences, and then subject verb rule agreement. And there are so many other stuff, right? But in initial stage, only functional grammar is more than enough in order to maintain a bit accuracy in terms of spoken English.
Yes, sir. I think you, sir, you said that thinking English is also important. I think we should aware whole day. I'm learning English and I have to. English is very important because some people says just we have to give 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour in a day. But it is right because when I am learning in English, then I was noticed that when I am speaking to you and some other people, then I some striking points, and I always try to speak in English. But when after talking that platform, when I went to my kitchen and I go to my kitchen and some other words, I forgot that what we have to. For example, I know this is a this is a scissor. For example, I know this is a scissor, but when I went, I show a scissor in the kitchen. Automatically, I see that catchy knife. You know very well, but I told that this is the not knife. It's charcoal. So such kind of things. It's not in my habit. Maybe.
Uh, I will say that I think you have remembered what I said, that you have to start from yourself, like the things around you, whatever object, things you have at your home. Uh, beside you. Try to get name of all those items like Caesar, knife, almirah, table, chair, right? And start talking about those stuff like the color of the wall is pink and this wall is very strong and the color of this spoon is red or the color of this table is green. I love green color. I think the cost of the table is 20,000. I want to buy the same table for my nephew or like this. Whatever comes in mind, it doesn't matter. No one is watching you. No one is listening you. You are the one who is talking to yourself for the sake of your improvement. Even though whenever you are cooking in the kitchen, use your earbuds and listen some English content. If not, so whatever comes in your mind, whatever you are cooking, start speaking about it. Like I'm cooking vegetable, now I put salt on it, then I put, some spicy, what I would say, anything, right? Now I'm just cutting tomato, now I'm cutting onion, whatever comes in your mind. But you have to talk to yourself. That's what you have to do, right?
What
And
for
I
that
think
and connect?
your video has phrased. I'm not sure whether it is from my side, from your side, but I would say it is literally a very fruitful and constructive conversation with you, which I have enjoyed. Hopefully, you also have enjoyed. So we'll talk about some other aspect of this language some other day.
Sure.